Jennings, a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First and 10. Huge grab by Odell Beckham Jr.
I think when I was playing, anytime we crossed the 50-yard line, it was kind of like a big sigh of relief because I knew now that there were a lot of things that could take place. I could afford to take sacks. I could afford to be a little more aggressive. Let's see how the offense reacts to this.
Manning's going to take it from the gun. Looking across the middle. And Jennings is brought down. Ends up picking up about 5. Here's the offensive line, which must protect its quarterback today. The line of scrimmage, the 36. The Giants snap it at the 36. Rashad Jennings with the reception. One player to watch on this side of the ball is Byron Maxwell.
Yeah, he's a good cover defensive back. You know, he's got long arms, and if he's close to you, he knows how to get those hands and arms up and away to make a play.
Jennings in the backfield. Single back set. The Giants from the 32. Running room. Flag is down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. First and goal from the 1. Brandon Graham has the sack.
You got to be quick and decisive when you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass as a quarterback. That time he was not, and he takes a huge sack.
Stepping up, ready to spring into action at the 8.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
And Vereen is stopped there.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Goal line defense on the field. 3rd and goal from the 3. Toss play to Jennings. And Alonzo in on the tackle.
And this fires the football team up. The defense, 3rd and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
They need to get the play off. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense is still on the field here on 4th down, needing 6 for the first. He'll get it again. Power surge. Touchdown.
You kind of plan these situations out before the game if you're the coach. You know, if you get down here, it's 4th and go. You've already decided you're going to be aggressive. They were this time, and they get the touchdown.
The point after try is in the books. The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. He'll take it from the 10. Gets out past the 30. Brought down near the 35. The Giants have gotten off to just the kind of start they were hoping for. We'll see if this defense can make another stop after having forced a punt on the first possession.
It's a good defense. There's no question about it. They got off to a good start, and now they got to stay aggressive with the play calls, but more importantly, stay aggressive with their mentality. Attack the offense.
The Eagles will take the snap from the 35. Beeson's the one who made the big stop.
The Eagles running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
The Eagles still possess the football as we begin the second quarter. Second down here. And Matthews is lined up in a single back formation. Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. That's his first reception today.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
Bradford's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession. Well, that's a mistake they'll be keen to capitalize on. A chance to up the lead here early in the second quarter.
Yeah, huge mistake by the offense. You just don't expect it to go out there and just fumble the football. Interceptions happen, but fumbles, you can prevent them by having good technique and putting 2 hands on that football.
The Giants have it at the 34. Should have had it.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Manning from the shotgun. And it's knocked down.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
They face third down after the incomplete pass. The Eagles defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 6. The Giants will take the snap from the 30. Looking long. The Giants turned the ball over on downs.
The Giants decided to go for it on 4th down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Eagles retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far, the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
That's his first reception today. Phil, that's one of the best one-handed catches we've seen all year, isn't it?
Jim, that's one of the best. You don't see many this outstanding. And these wide receivers, if they can't get 2 hands on the football, they've taught themselves over time just to go up and stretch as far as they can and get that one hand on it. And it is amazing how many times they make the catch.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. 3-step drop. Catch made by Riley Cooper.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Moving it to the other side of the field at the 49. Matthews in the backfield. Single back set. First down at the 49. Matthews on the screen. Picked up a couple that time. The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion. Bradford's back in shotgun formation. Matthews has the catch. A tackle behind the line.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long, and look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
Loss of a couple that time. Coming to the line at the 49. The Giants at the line. Dime package. Bradford's got it in the gun. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle. Midway through the 2nd quarter, and the defense gets the ball back to the offense, looking to extend the lead.
Well, they got it rolling here as a football team. The defense did its job. Now can the offense, like you said, go out there and extend the lead, string some good plays together, and put this other team in a tough situation.
Donnie Jones now ready to punt. Picks up about 3.
Well, that time he only gets a couple yards, and if I'd have been the punt returner that time, I would have called for a fair catch. defense was close. All around you, there was nowhere to go.
The Giants found themselves in good position the last time they had the ball, but chose to go for it on 4th down instead of bringing out the field goal unit, and that proved to be costly.
Yeah, they got to remember who they're going against on the defensive side. This defensive coordinator is smart. He knows all these situations, and he gets right with the offensive coordinator.
Boy, for as well as they drove the ball down the field the last time they had it, only to come up empty on that 4th down stop. How is this offense going to react on this drive?
I don't know. I can tell you from experience, it's demoralizing when you drive the football and you get in scoring territory where it's 3 or 7 and you come away with nothing. It's tough. So you got to pick yourself up and make it happen. The post route, deep down the field, going towards the goal post. It's not called enough in this league. Nice throw by the quarterback.
1st and 10. Handoff by Manning. And Jennings tackled right at the 42. He's averaging about 4 yards. Carry. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
I like this decision by the coach to go with the hurry-up offense here late in the first half. You can't be worried about making mistakes. Sometimes you got to be aggressive. Jennings is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the 1st down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the 1st down.
First down at the 48. Fells with the reception. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. Got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. Just 33 yards to go to the end zone. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Manning's looking to go down the field here. He pulls it down somehow. What a job by the receiver, climbing the mountain and coming down with the reception.
Wow, climbing the mountain, that is a new one. What a good job. You're right. These wide receivers in the NFL now, they can go up and make unbelievable catches. And remember, you can't hit them until they come to the ground. That gives them a little more courage.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Michael Kendricks takes him to the ground.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and 13. Jennings taking the handoff. No doubt about it. Touchdown. What a fine start to this game. Here we are late in the second quarter. They put up another touchdown, Phil.
Well, they got a nice lead, and they like to take this in at halftime. If you're the coach of the team that's leading at halftime, you know what you tell your players? Hey, guys, good job. Let's keep that going. You pat them on the rear and tell them how good they are because, hey, this has been a clinic so far in the first half.
The point after is good. Josh Brown about to boot it down the field. Huff's got it. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. MetLife Stadium is the site of today's game. Jim Nantz, Bill Sims here with the call as we get set for the second half. And here's Harris. And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Giants offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
Jennings met at the 30. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. Second down following the run. The Giants load up the backfield for this next play. They're all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. This is third down. Eli Manning will take it from the center here. The reception by Beckham.
Well, the defense, they give them a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Manning's now completed 4 in a row. First down at the 47. They take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with an Eagles official. He does have an upper body injury of some kind, but guys, it doesn't appear to be a big concern. The medical staff's cleared him to return as soon as he feels ready. Back to you.
The Giants continue to look to their top target on the day. Beckham has been involved in so many of them, Phil.
Jim, you're right. He knows how to get open. He's one of the best in the NFL. He's got a great pair of hands, and what a day he is having so far.
Breaking huddle at the 23-yard line. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. And Jennings handed the football. Graham's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Giants offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job at the offensive line.
Set up now at the 26. The Giants come to the line of scrimmage and show a full house. Connor Barwin makes the tackle.
When you have a defense that's not playing good techniques, they're selling out, overplaying plays. Well, you run the counter runs to counteract what they're doing on the defensive side. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Third down and 7. He makes the catch. That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains.
Manning selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
Manning's completed his last 6 passes. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. And he's across for the touchdown. And they continue to take that game plan that worked so well in the first half and add to it here midway through the third quarter with another touchdown, Phil.
So my answer is, what's the defense thinking? My gosh, the game plan didn't change on the offensive side, but you had no answers for it. Time to get on that sideline and figure out what you want to do.
The Giants getting set for the extra point. It's good. Manning's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. Huff's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line. That return's good for about 26. The Giants' defense has been just remarkable. It reminds me of the Ravens' defense back in 2000 when they led statistically in virtually every category on their way to winning the Super Bowl, Phil.
Yeah, you talk about that defense. They were scary. My gosh, they went out there. If you scored a touchdown against that defense, Jim, you felt like you really had accomplished something. But so far here today, they've been dominant, and it's been fun to watch.
Eagles snap it at the 36. Scans the field. Huff's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. That's reception number 2 for him.
Bad timing that time by the defense on the blitz. They mistime it. It gives the quarterback the extra time, and he finds the receiver down the field for the completion. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
First down at the 43. Pierre-Paul gets to the quarterback.
You know you got a good defense when you can hit the quarterback and sack him when you're only sending your defensive front and no blitzers.
Ball spotted at the 49-yard line. The Eagles at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Bradford standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Well, in a situation like this, third long, there's only a few things you can do. Screens always are good and safe. Draw plays are also a safe call. But if you're going to throw it, most of the time you throw it short and hope the receiver can catch it and make a run afterwards.
Third and long. And it's picked off by Rodgers Cromartie. Heading into the fourth, and this offense just wants to forget about this effort.
Yeah, Jim, that's the best thing you can do. Forget about what you did on that field today. Go back to practice next week. Start over and see if you can just play better in the next game.
The Giants have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down. Don't get conservative. Keep it going. Try to score points and just dominate the other team. That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
And now he'll just spike it. Second down coming up. Randall's got the catch and the first.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Manning's now completed his last 7 passes. The Giants will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the 4th.
Snapping the football from the 28.
The Eagles with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. That's his 5th catch of the day.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Jennings going to take the handoff now.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Loss of 4 on the play. 2nd and goal from the 9.
Tim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Only 9 yards to go.
Third and goal from the 9. He'll throw it over the middle. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. We're early in the 4th, and they continue to keep the pedal to the metal.
Oh, absolutely. The offensive coordinator, he wants to pad the stats of his offense. Keep putting up those numbers in total yards and watch them rise in the rankings. And, hey, sometimes you got to do that, is do what's good for the offensive coach.
The play clock's running down. So, put down a touchdown and a 2-point conversion on that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. They executed the play perfectly, and they got in the end zone, like you said, and got that 2 points.
Huff's going to start his return. They bring him down at the 41-yard line. That return's good for about 34. The Giants have played some amazing opportunistic defense so far in this game. They've been physically dominant, looking virtually impenetrable, and still pitching a shutout.
You said it. They have been awesome on the defensive side, dominating physically, just doing everything they want and hustling to the football. When you do all these things, that's why you've given up no points. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Huff makes the grab.
The defense thinks they have the guys to play man-to-man coverage down the field. Well, they didn't that time. The receiver made a nice little move, gets open, and a good throw by the quarterback.
2nd down and 5. by Cooper, who couldn't bring it in.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Third down on the way. The Eagles have to get to the 49 for a first. Bradford's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Easy catch there. No one near him. That's his first reception today.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
There we go now.
The Eagles take it from the 38. Pass is intercepted. It's not getting any better for the offense here late in this game, as now they get picked off.
The frustration and the bad play just continues. And, you know, it's so bad the coach can't even yell at the players. All you can do is pat them on the head and encourage them to keep trying.
The Giants take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looks so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
Second down and 10. Jennings going to secure the handoff. And Jennings is brought down. Now third and short following the run. The Giants have had a great rushing attack all game, Phil. And Jennings been a consistent force on the ground.
Yeah, he's just a running back who never gives up. And when he runs, it's arms, elbows, everything is moving. And he is one tough running back to tackle.
The Giants will go for it here on fourth down and a short yardage situation. The Giants turn the ball over on downs.
The Giants that time go for it on fourth down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
The Eagles offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
First down at the 32. Trying to power his way right up the middle.
Coach is going to hear about this when the game is over. Running the football in a situation like this, late in the game, you're down multiple scores. You got to take some chances. You got to throw it, and you got to throw it down the field.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9.
There we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Bradford's going to take it from the gun. Throws the pass. Intercepted! Midway through the fourth, and the mood on that sideline, Phil, has to be one of tremendous frustration as they throw the interception.
Absolutely, Jim. They have to be so disappointed. They had high hopes coming into this game. We talked to the coaches. They thought they would play well. Well, this is just one of those days when nothing went right for your side.
Dermott nearly had the pick that time.
That time, the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
It's second down with only 2.5 minutes left in the game. 2nd and 10. Delayed handoff. Jennings marked down after a gain of 4.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
He'll kill the clock with the spike. They're set to punt it away now. Sproles is going to look for space now. Tackle down at the 46-yard line.
Sproles able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
The Eagles haven't had a very productive drive in quite a while here, Phil. Do they need to switch things up to get this train rolling again?
Absolutely. Switch it up. Switch up the play call. Show some different formations. Try to catch the defense by surprise. If you do that, that's going to greaten your chances of having success.
We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the fourth quarter. The Eagles have it at the 34. Got drilled as he throws it. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. And Matthews is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Brought down by Jason Pierre-Paul.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
On the way, 3rd down. Selleck's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the 1st down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and 7. The Eagles are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. The Eagles snap it at the 31. Looking across the middle. The Eagles turn the ball over on downs. Late in the 4th quarter, and this game has been over for quite some time. Regardless, this offense was looking for some type of building block moving forward, but it doesn't come with that 4th down play.
Yeah, they were looking for some hope, and there was no hope out there. They're just not better than the defense they are facing, and the defense, once again, just overwhelmed them and gave them no chance to make a positive play.
Encroachment, defense. Still 1st down.
The Giants have dominated play today. 4th quarter, scores 29-0. 1st down at the 31. Beckham is going to pull in the bullet pass. That's reception number 7 for him.
This is an awesome job by the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the offense. Just keep picking up those 1st downs. We've got a big lead here in the 2nd half. Keep that clock running.
Manning's completion percentage 70% on the day.
The ball is spotted at the 49.
1st down and 10. Jennings got it on the handoff. That's a gain of 6.
Jim, that's just playing it by the book. You got the lead, and you want to keep the clock moving, so what do? You run the football. When you're in the huddle as a quarterback in this type of situation, you just tell everybody 2 things. Stay in bounds and put 2 hands on the football.
How much did it surprise you, Phil, final summation, that this game was so one-sided?
To say surprised, shocked. I am shocked. I thought this game could actually turned out the other way, but the fact what a surprise.